Hello again, everyone, and we're back with another LP online. This one's a little bit bittersweet. This is like combo breaker weekend normally, but we gotta keep it indoors this time. So, but we have some surprising entrants. I think Giorgio is now allowed to enter these things, so we have an appearance from ThatticusGuyle this time.
Yep.
That should definitely be a treat. I wonder what character he's going to decide to play.
Wait, has that guy been playing recently?
I had played him the other day, and he was playing Gord then, but I don't know if that is what he's going to choose to play now. I'm not sure.
I mean, that guy has always been like the type of person where he will generally play his Biak, but if he feels like a matchup is just like so much better for Gord, like i.e. like maybe Yuzu for example, I think he might just play Gord, honestly, because Biak Yuzu is not fun at all.
He's historically not like that matchup very much, but I think maybe because of, online, it's a little bit more lax. Maybe it doesn't feel as serious, so he might just play Gord. I mean, we have multiple people playing what we would call subs, normally. We have Fox up playing Landrakia, of course you playing Yuzuriha, and that could also be TG playing his Gordo this time. So there's a couple things that we could see happen. So looking at the bracket this time, it looks like TG and Fox are in the same kind of quadrant.
How much Landrakia experience he's got, but
I'd have to imagine not very much. So that'll be a really interesting matchup if it plays out that way.
Fox of Landrakia is easily the best Landrakia. Like, easily.
Yeah, I think so. As far as North America goes, I would say easily he's the best.
Yeah.
In the quadrant here, I have me and Garmfield. I can't actually remember the last time that I played Garmfield. I know we ran into each other in ranked once or twice, but our connection's not super great, or I don't remember it to be super great. So this will be kind of interesting. We do have Brandon and SmartSteer, and then it looks like Star and Revert.
We also have Gatekeeper versus TenTwoJuan first on stream. Now he entered as Gatekeeper, but it is Elemental.
Okay.
That is who that is.
Interesting.
But he got somewhat low seated because he entered as like a different name, obviously.
Oh, he even changed to Smash.gg for that.
People out here on Smurf accounts.
Yo, let's go Smurfs! So let me go ahead and swap so Gatekeeper can hop in the room. TenTwoJuan is a Zetista player, so it doesn't look like Elemental can escape that matchup. It'll be pretty interesting to see what sort of adjustments he's going to make this time.
To be honest, that's probably one of the better draws for him anyway, because he comes from the region where Foxov plays now, like normally.
It's true. Very true. Who knows if there are stylistic differences, or maybe as you come to understand a matchup a certain way, if you experience it a different way, I think that mixes up some players sometimes.
Yeah, it definitely does mess with me for sure. Alright, we got Magnus of Color equipped. Living Dead, number 10.
We are going to go right into it.
Alright, what's the round start?
Just kind of by experience, like you mentioned, because Elemental has Foxov, I'd probably give the nod to Elemental here.
Yeah,
but we'll see. 2FF immediately, checking the dash in.
Yeah.
So we're just chilling, but that was a good jump that time.
Yo, acing throw!
And then he leads him on the next knockdown. First cycle goes to Gatekeeper.
Yep. Pressure, throw!
Yeah, I really like the walk back 5B there. I think he tried to DP or sync that, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. That's plus.
Yeah. Oh, I think TenTwoJuan was hoping to get the bounce there.
Yeah.
But maybe because he moved a little earlier, he pushed himself away from the bounce.
Oh my god, 660!
Yeah, that's air unblockable and shieldable in this version. Nice delay. Yep, knockdown.
Oh, just jumps. Oh, what?
We are holding up.
Oh, okay, 60C gem. DP, yup.
Yeah,
Yep.
nice EXDP choice.
Yeah, there's a insane amount of invuln on that, so that gem will not touch Eldon during that. Oh, it jumps out?
Wow, even jumped out there. So I thought it was really interesting that Gatekeeper decided to do a running jump forward just in case he was going to flash it. Because that should probably bait. Oh my gosh,
That was a mess up dash block for sure.
yeah. Wow, busts out with the 2B Elton Classic.
Yeah, smash 2B. Reload. Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah. There's the up forward again, just in case.
No DP, no sync again. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no,
counter hit.
GG. Okay, that's minus.
No shield. That was very minus, especially since he didn't get the powered bullet. Okay.
That can't. Oh, that didn't cancel that out. I thought that would cancel that out. You know how like projectiles, like if a projectile touches the laser, it like cancels out the laser hitbox. Like I thought that gunshot would cancel the laser hitbox, but I guess not.
Yeah, I thought so too. Maybe because aren't gunshots kind of counted as like objects? At least the horizontal one?
Well, no, because chaos can reflect it. So if, like for me the rule is if chaos can reflect it, it's not an object. Basically, it can reflect gems.
Okay. Wow, he just jumped right on top of the ball.
Jump C.
That had to have been a ball, but because it crossed over. There we go.
Yeah.
That's ADP, but the height was a little too low.
Oh. I must have been clipped by Yo-Yo a lot. Like the final hit of Yo-Yo is like clipping him a lot. I don't know if he's trying to like reversal or do something in that gap, but he keeps getting clipped.
Say that like the yo-yo portion of 2B, at least like as a poke tool, is not something that I would say Foxweb does a lot.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, nice walk back to bait the DP. So maybe that block stun adjustment is one that he hasn't quite made yet. Nice shield.
Oh, nice.
And clips him. Oh.
Almost got the conversion. Almost.
Yeah, that would have been a really good media. Let's pick up.
5A.
Okay, we're shooting. Ba, 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 ba.
Looking at TenTwoJuan's inputs, he's like, he held up forward, he had down charge and hit up forward and pressed A, B, and C. I don't know what that's supposed to do, but...
I don't know either. Nice CS. Interesting that Elemental had decided to go for a mix-up off of the C-Sync. We are just smashing DP. ADP, he could have made a cancel off of that one.
Yeah, you can cancel it into C laser if you have to charge, and then you can be plus, yeah.
Or you can cancel it into C die as well.
He's got all, yep, Gatekeeper's got all day. He's got the life lead, full screen, 40 seconds, he's not doing anything. You don't have to. That's one thing
on the laser.
That's one thing versus zoners. If they don't have the health lead, you should not feel obligated to do anything.
Yeah, I think I would have liked to see TenTwoJuan when he has that setup where the ball's coming out. He could have kind of moved forward behind the ball to cover himself instead of just kind of like letting out, take the pace.
No sync again.
Yeah, Elemental I think is thinking he wants to just. Oh, interesting. Elemental, I have to imagine, is just thinking he wants to DP through it, but the block stun is too strange. We are holding up. Nice shield.
That's minus. Not minus enough to punish even at that, never at that range. Even if you shield it, you won't get a punish.
Oh, he ran right into it. I was actually about to just say, like, I wonder why 10-1 is not just concentrating there. There's no low threat, so you just have to hold shield, like, if you see her try to gunshot. But, Elemental jumps straight into the gem cage and dies.
Oh, no, yeah, can't be counter hit.
Yep.
Cannot get those conversions. Then no. Oh, minus. That's minus 10 this version.
Yeah. It looks like it was a near miss off of the 2B there. Okay, CS. No CS there. Again,
no
yeah, not.
Reversal, no nothing.
Yeah. I don't know if there's anything that Eltnum actually can do without meter in that CS situation anyway.
He's gonna concentrate. Yep. That was good concentrate by TenTwoJuan. Yep.
Up back. Dive. Yep, there we go.
Slow drill, but we'll take it.
Yeah. Usually I think the more ambiguous drill situation is JB, JA, and then last hit drill there.
Like they used the falling up down drift from JFF.
Ooh, that was actually a really good adjustment in the air to dodge that.
Yeah.
And 10-1 on set point.
Minus laser still can't get that conversion. I cannot imagine Elemental very happy about that.
Yeah.
He's done that jump scene multiple times and 5P just does not connect due to not enough hits done.
Yep. Oh, I'm actually really surprised that he was able to get out of that situation. He did get the 2B, but maybe he was, you know, thinking like, oh, counter hit or whatever, but... Okay.
Nice. Something. Oh, okay, that's all barely won in the cycle.
Yep.
60.
Oh no! Elemental got caught moving, but 10-1 doesn't have a whole lot of meter. He's going to have to wait?
Oh yeah, here we go. It's not counter. It's a combo.
Yeah, he's gonna have to keep this kind of short.
Oh no. No bullets.
What in the world? DP?
Oh,
yeah.
Yep. You can actually get a bigger punish during the gap, actually.
Yeah.
But which could have led to a kill.
My god, I can't believe he just jumped into that again.
He just jumped into the gem, falling dive kick whiffs, and then tries to take his turn.
Yep, nice
Shield.
shield.
Oh, mash 2C!
Wow, we are smashing 2C there. One shot.
Like that's 2B range, and he mashed 2C. Yeah.
Well, things are turning around now. 10-1 does have meter.
Oh, it's plus 8. Reload.
Yeah, no confirm there. Yeah, we're just jumping. So is he going to get the cycle? Yes.
What?
What?
Excuse me?
Interesting.
This is 6 limit, so he's not gonna have 100 meter on wake up.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if that was the reason for doing that, but
I still feel like there's probably better things that you can do. Good.
He has a life lead, you don't have to do anything. Cycle, yup. This is really hard for TenTwoJuan to win now, because if he gets DP'd, it's really bad. Yep.
He probably doesn't live a DP here.
No, he does. He'll live a normal DP, but he won't live an EX DP.
Okay, jumping.
No shield.
Still has the cycle.
Minus.
Yeah, he's gonna move back. Okay, 10-1 is going to have to do something proactive. He only has 20 seconds left.
If Elemental wins the cycle, it's game over. It's literally
Yeah. There it is. Yeah, that's that. Yeah. 10-1, I think, was praying that Elemental was going to jump into another gym.
Yeah, that.
I have to think.
The last cycle there, if Elemental manages to win that cycle, it is literally game over. It is quite literally game over, because
nothing he can do there.
Yeah, because if Batista does any string or a mix-up that has a gap, he will literally just get DP'd and lose. Like, so his pressure is no longer scary because there's no ambiguity, because the CS will just remove the ambiguity, and then he'll just get DP'd and auto lose. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
as long as Elemental didn't, you know, overthink and play himself there.
Yeah. So as long as, and with like that much of a grid block, with like 5 or 6 grid block lead towards the end of the cycle, and that being the final cycle, it's like almost impossible for Elemental to lose that cycle unless he poorly misshields, like an extreme amount of poor misshielding for him to lose it.
Yeah, I agree. Next up, we should have Prodigy and Revert this time.
Who's Prodigy player? I forget.
Prodigy, I think it's maybe a Wagner?
I feel like he's Londrakia.
Is he?
I have pretty good memory, and I feel like this was the Londrakia player that fought an Eltnum on stream once.
Yeah, you might be right, because I'm not entirely sure. DP is a crutch, Revert, I see. If you smash force function, it's still a DP, basically.
Basically.
Alright, so we'll need Datagram to pass, unless he's holding up for a particular reason. There we go.
Deaurag's trying to, you know, he's trying to scrap with Prodigy. You gotta get orange square, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see my Merc.
Prodigy is Mika! Okay. So we have Mika Line this time.
Alright, I don't get to see. Actually, no, I see this like decently often. Actually, in New York.
Yeah, this is a common. This is a common matchup in New York.
No, this is definitely common enough. Actually, this is like one of the two more like common characters in New York. Alright, what's round start? 668.
Okay, yeah, Prodigy. I'm reminded now because I played Prodigy in ranked. He really likes missile. So we will see if Revert is quite ready for
party
the
time.
gauntlet here. Yeah,
It's Mika-chan party time.
Mika-chan party time.
Dude, you're dead.
Oh wow!
My God, I got hit there to be honest.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what was going on there either.
Yeah, that was just Revert just got bopped.
Yeah.
And, oh no, that's counter hit trade Prodigy. He has more hit stun than you. You can't match. Oh my God!
Yep, here we go. He's not going to do. Yeah, he's going to lose the cycle.
Please meaty him.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a classic reverse block string 2C Mujin into EX whatever.
Wow, caught him mashing something. It caught him mashing something again. Well, I think he just got counter hit there.
If it's counter throw, it'd just be red throw, like right there. But if it's
gold,
if it's red gold, then it's TRM.
That's true. I wonder what he was on. That's interesting. Okay.
60 speed is -1. No shield on the missile.
Yeah.
You need to be able to shield these against most Mikas, like not like super experienced Mikas. I would say like high level Mikas, pressure doesn't look like this. You know, it's not very like missile or like special move based. It's more like her normal base, right? Like 2A, 2A, 5C increase, 5A whip, you know, stuff like that. 60 speed to catch backdash. You know, they'll use their special moves if they have like CS, but like I feel like intermediate or beginner Mika players are like too used to doing stuff like this. You know, they do block string into 2 and 4. Like that's gonna gold throw every time.
Yeah. But if they're not ready for this, I'm actually really surprised at no CBO there, because
yeah.
I think that most certainly was going to kill.
Did they just low profile that Kuga?
Yes.
Yes.
Amazing.
That button is easily Mika's one of her best buttons. Like dash B.
That button is ridiculous.
Dash B 5B. Very good.
Yeah.
I would say. Her 2B is actually like it doesn't have the most range, but you'd be surprised at how like often it just abaris you because it's 6 frames now, right?
Even when it was 7, like I felt like I was getting hit by that move like more often than I felt like I should. But with it being 6 frames now, ooh, that was a very good roll. There we go.
Combo, yeah. I think Revert's a little.
Well, this could also be a case where maybe the delay is getting to his timing a little bit as well.
Yeah, I don't know what the connection is like, but this is what one of those games look like when like more experienced players drop games to inexperienced players, because the tempo and the pace of the game and the rhythm is just so off that they just can't play their game, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you know, it definitely takes a game, or it takes a little bit of time to like realize.
It's just to what type of player and like what type of like game we're playing.
Yeah.
You know, I am definitely a victim of this. I am one of the biggest victims of this. Oh my God!
Very good bust out that time, actually. You have to be very careful with Mika's 5. Ooh, jeez. I've never seen that interaction before. So we are... Oh
my God.
Well, we are still in 1-hit territory, so this should clear it out.
That's game. Alright. Game 1-1.
Yep.
Alright. I think Revert's in the groove now. He understands what type of game he's playing against this opponent. So we'll see.
Especially considering that Prodigy is not opting for more traditional approach measures.
Yeah.
Oh, that one actually is pretty traditional. dash C or dash B is
pretty good. Yeah, very good.
Yep.
She just gets her dumb face on the ground and kills Ozzy all the time. I hate that move, by the way. Anyway.
Oh, that was a good backstep. In this version of the game, Mika-chan's dropkick is better than it was before. It actually has more active frames than previously.
Oh, I see.
So, Revert actually got out of a jam there by repositioning himself, or maybe more specifically...
What? He shields the missile and then doesn't get the punish. No way!
And
Right.
Prodigy was hitting something again. I couldn't quite see what was coming out. 5D maybe?
Looking at his inputs, it was 214C.
What in the world?
High counter.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Shield, no punch.
Yeah, shield no punish.
She can't do more missiles if you shield a missile.
Yeah.
Everyone, please, if you shield her missile, please punish or take your turn. More often than not, you should get a punish.
DP? Oh!
Dash under 5A.
There we go. Dash under, dash back 5A.
Oh my god, he keeps missing this 2C link. No shield on the missile. 5BB. No shield on the missile.
We're still in. DP? No, he just waited but got hit anyway.
Alright, what's the wake up option? Nothing.
I wonder why Prodigy is doing this particular ender. It's interesting to note that, oh, he just went low. It's interesting to note that Prodigy is not using, like, meter for EX missile or anything like that.
Yeah. He just has no EX enders or for damage or anything. Oh my god, back home!
Yep. You have to be aware.
Yeah, you have to jump that.
Yeah, you have to jump that. Okay, 5C.
Alright, the cycle
no late shield there. Yeah.
Oh, 2B!
Yeah, that 6-frame 2B. Oh, he caught him moving. Revert has to be a little upset with that one. Okay. SmartSteer. Yeah, there we go.
Here we go.
But we have to be careful.
Don't get mashed on.
Probably, yeah. He's gonna mash shield instead this time.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's a plus. That's plus!
Yeah, he didn't know. He didn't know. Alright,
yeah.
So... Revert, this is dangerous.
Oh,
he just tried the regular tornado, and that is game. If he did EX, he was fine, but nope. That was still a good fight for Prodigy, but not quite good enough in that case. I'm gonna have to step out. I have to play against DBZ Formers this time.
Okay, good luck. We got Foxa versus Athos beat TG.
Oh wow. Well, here we go.
Alright. We got Foxa versus Athos. We got Long Drakeo. Foxa just won MomoCon online yesterday. It was a really cool tournament to watch, even though it was a net play tournament. He beat Spinach in winners finals, I think 3-1, if I remember the score. Long Drakeo versus Carmine. So, Foxa has definitely been on the net play online tournament grind. I need a pass. Oh god. Alright, here we go. So it'll be Londrakeo versus Eltnum. Hopefully no one can hear the dog in the street barking.
Nope.
Alright. Good job, background noise, Discord, noise suppression technology. Alright, what's the round start? Gunshot generally beats most things. Alright, dash block 4C! Full corner carry. Oh, I think he dropped that. I think there's more to that. The fact that he didn't end in freeze is very... Yup, side switch overhead. Shit, that was regular, so that's just normal side switch. Run up, throw. They matched high count. That was high counter. So, I think he got his input crossed, and he got not BDP. Because looking at his inputs, it was BDP, but since his inputs get crossed, he probably got B-Sync. Which is definitely not what you want. Nice shield. 2B, 4C, 2-1-4A. Yep, 4C, 2-1-4A. I'm nice. Definitely a lot of... Yep. This is the layer that we're on versus Foxos, at least. Or Foxos Athos. Athos thinks that every single time he sees 4C, he thinks that there's gonna be overhead. So once Foxos knows that you think that, like, you know, you're blocking a certain way, he just goes the opposite and he gets a full conversion. I wouldn't say it's like super net play thing, but it's definitely quite easier to block offline, as you can rely on your reflexes. Yep, 4C again, 2-1-4A. Can't stand. Can't stand up there. You can't assume it's gonna be 4CC. That was a quick first game. What do we have? Alright. 4C again. Forward carry. Get a freeze here. Yeah, he's gonna drop it this time. Get the freeze. Nice throw. Oh, 5A. He has meter too. Will he spend? Or better Oki? He will. 2-2A for delay. He has to manually Oki. For people who don't know how to deal with Snow Blossom Oki, Fox42 has put up Snow Blossom Oki video on his YouTube channel, and you can tell what different type of blossom his 2-2 he uses by his hand motion. One of them he raises to the sky, and the one he puts to the side. The B1 fires earlier, and the A1 fires later. So if he does the A1, he has to meet you manually, or he can throw you, and if he thinks you're gonna mash on wake up, he'll do B. Full point carry, no meter though, and he already used one freeze, so he won't get another one. Yep. Ice debuff. He's gonna do probably a string into a fireball to catch the mash, maybe? He won't. Oh, yep, jump C OS, very strong OS. But that OS loses to if you shield any of the jump normals in that string. If you shield like the jump B or the jump A or the second hit of jump C, you essentially, it is not his turn and you can get punished. Oh, laser, nothing. Dash B, interesting. Oh, yep, he's going for BB. Really fast Recolo. Pretty hard to react to, I would say. Covers a lot of ground space that a lot of people aren't super used to. And it clips a lot of people.
Indeed. I still... I guess I do own this character on PS4, but yeah, I have like pretty much zero experience against Landrekia. I definitely need to go into training mode with him to figure out what the hell he's doing.
Generally,
spinning, bro.
Yeah, I mean Foxov just generally has a lot of like tech. I think that if you ever get to play against Foxov's Landrekia, you'll pretty much be ready for most, if not all, Landrekias in the US.
I would instantly explode. I gotta like...
Yeah, you would instantly explode, but then you would also not explode to the other Landrekias, see? Because it's like a thing, when you play against like the best player of like a certain character, if you play any other player who aren't like as like, you know, like that have that much mastery, it feels like slow motion. Like the game looks like in slow, like it feels like you're playing in slow-mo, you know, because they don't move as smooth, etc, etc. It's like easier to play and defend for sure. Let's see, what do we have next? I think it's Brandon vs SmartSteer.
Yeah, SmartSteer.
Yeah, Brandon vs SmartSteer. Alright, Ori 6B gang. Let's go.
SmartSteer says, oops, I thought there was one more Smash before me. But people exploded.
We gotta pass. Alright, we're looking forward to it. Everyone's red square gang in here. Definitely Fox42 is definitely stealing everyone's purple square in the northeast region, because that man stole the shit out of my purple square, I'm pretty sure.
I'm yellow square.
Feels bad, man. You know, honestly, if I'm not red or purple square, that really means I haven't been playing like Under Night a lot, or at least net playing a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I literally don't net play, so. Do you start at yellow?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Alright, let's run start. Let's see. I'm pretty sure their connection's not gonna be that great either. It's probably gonna be like 4 frames, 5 frames. So this is gonna be quite difficult on both sides. Yeah. Oh. B thrust counter hit. 6B! Hard to block. Cycle to SmartSteer. Of course he hits this combo. Alright, backdash. Dash
Good old Aurier backdash.
frame trap. There's a small gap there where you can get frame trapped if you mash. Cycle to Brandon, Kuga, 6XP, Mujin. Oh, no CS! Maybe a player read from SmartSteer or like on Brandon's side, because a lot of people know that Brandon likes to do delay CS to see if you were gonna take your turn, and he likes to DP you. And J6B, alright. It's 1 for 1, it was even. 1 J6B from 1 6B.
Oh, is that a neutral jump there for the conversion? Interesting.
I think so. Combo, meter, yep. He doesn't want to flow more here, 3.8k, of course. Brandon damage. Ooh. Alright, SmartSteer, I look at your inputs. Stand Tecker. Damn, Stand Tecker. Inputs, dude. Those four. Oh, we get hit by. Oh, CS is late. Look at the combo. Oh, veil off. Okay, backdash. Oh my god.
Yeah, really bad thrust there, but doesn't get punished for it.
Neutral jump.
Alright. Time until thrust. Jump. Oh, no, wait.
Oh, 5am, nice!
Interesting.
Oh, no IW under? Oh, goes for throw, next like that. Rising jump A catches her in the air, trying to do J2-1 for C.
I guess Brandon's just really trying to stay unpredictable, because like he really didn't need to go in there. But he's just like,
I know Brandon's like I was watching him play against Thousand Force in Anime Ascension 2020. It was a really good West Coast Aurier. Actually, it uses the same color as SmartSteer, I'm pretty sure. I was watching them playing I don't know if it was Bracket. I'm pretty sure it was Bracket. And like Brandon was doing a lot of like in neutral he would like rising jump A or like go into the air to match Auriers who like to like JF like because Auriers like to like assault or like FF like J2-1 for A, J2-1 for B, you know, or like FF jump C. You know, and like Brandon was doing a lot of like JA to like air or like catch Aurier in the air instead of trying to anti-air Aurier because, you know, Frozen Core's Twitter thing. That's -3 and they should never get her turn if you block 3C. And if you shield it, she's Omega dead because it's -6. Oh, 6C, nice, no conversion though. Oh, yep, no cancel. Oh, 6C counter, I counter.
Pressure too
strong. SmartSteer was trying to do B thrust there and he got high countered. Alright, jump C. Right. Oh, A thrust whiff. 60C, -1, doesn't take his turn. Back.
Getting pushed to the corner right now. Okay.
Jump C. Brandon tried to like jump A or something, looks like, when he got hit. Oh, back there. Oh. What screen show? Second part didn't hit. Plus? Only +1 if you shield it. Plus, on no shield.
Ooh, anti-air. Oh, that was sick.
Yeah, 3B OS. Ori has a plethora amount of OSs. She has actually a lot of OSs, actually. And 3B is one of her best because that button comes out insanely quick.
Yeah, and...
Yeah, but there it is.
Really cool there. It's like, what, was it 2A whip and then
2C?
B, yeah.
Yeah, 2C. Standard conversion. Oh, 2C, got him low. Oh, drops the combo. Oh! Oh, Lily DP doesn't suck! Oh no, he jumped! No conversion! Oh no! Oh my god! Oh, 2B just runs into it. Alright, 1-1. Oh, 6B. Alright, jump A.
I haven't really seen that presented so far.
He used 1 OTG. Okay, yeah, there we go. 2B bust up. Oh, throw. Oh, he's looking for OS, didn't get it. Go jump C. Blocks.
Backdash as well.
Yep.
Almost at the corner.
Oh!
Ooh.
Alright, to be fair, theirs like kind of understandable because like she's minus there, so you kind of want to throw her out, but
yeah.
But I think that was a slightly not as minus Kuga because if your throws whiff if your opponent is in at least 1 frame of their jump startup, right? So like if they input up, like and at least for 1 frame J6B, that's the round. Right. Yeah. So like that wasn't at least -4. Like that dash, the Kuga into dash wasn't at least -4 because if it was, Brandon would have got thrown.
Yep.
But Brandon just held up the whole time, And since it wasn't at least -4, you know, if the gap is not equivalent, then obviously Jump Startup says I'm greater than Throw, and the Throw will whiff.
Yep, yeah, Brandon, of course, very very aware of the spacings and frame advantage off of that, so I knew the throw punish wasn't gonna work. Seemed like it was probably around even-ish. I don't know. I guess, what is it? It's like slightly plus if you're at max range?
It's like near max
Or-
range, yes. That has to be
yeah. perfect
perfect dashed input, yes. It is extremely difficult for Linnaeus to have plus frames off Dash Kuga. I mean, I'm pretty sure very experienced Linnae players can tell you that, like, they can get it at certain spacings, but the spacing for that is very, like, razor's edge, where, like, they could also just whiff the Kuga and then dash into you and die.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, we are zooming through this bracket. Take a look. We've got Brandon versus Revert in winner semis. And I guess Jushichi's not back yet because he's playing against Garmfield.
Must be a close game.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
losers bracket is coming along, so we're going to do winner semis, and then we should be at losers round 4 by the time we're done with those 2 matches.
So Jushichi beat DBZ Formers 2-0, and then Garmfield beat Elemental 2-1, and then Jushichi and Garmfield's happening right now off stream. And then we're gonna have Brandon versus Revert in the Linnae Mirror, and I know Brandon is not the best at the Linnae Mirror. It's probably one of his worst matchups historically. He expresses that he is not very good at it.
And I do also want to take a look at the match arena. Let me get the right URL in here. Knew I forgot something. But we are currently at $31. So shoutouts to Subversion Dimitri, longtime supporter of course, and also Ziggy Pixter, another longtime supporter. And Brandon mashing on buttons. There's nobody. Your opponent's not even here yet.
Revert's not here. Revert, please come to the lobby. Thank you.
Actually, I'm not sure why Dimitri's donation isn't showing up on this page, but I can see it over here on mine, and then Gunpaw with the 50 cents from the promo code. Remember, guys, the promo code lets you donate for free as long as it's not used up. All you have to do is pop on over to the page, sign in with any social media account you want, and as in, you don't have to make a Matcherino account, although you're welcome to if you can and want to keep money in a wallet. I do that. It makes it easy to sprinkle cash all over your favorite tournaments. So yeah, just head on over, sign in with anything, hit the contribute button, pop the promo code in there, and it'll add 50 cents to the pod. Super quick. Also, definitely check out the sponsor quest over here on the sidebar. These are like small things like retweeting tweets or liking YouTube videos, or even just looking at a link or following Ronin Rumble. Definitely follow them if you're not already. And all of these actions will add to the pod, including the store here where you can pick up some Lunar Bout merch if you haven't already. Alright, so we have our players. Let's get into this match. Linnae Mirrors. It's been a while since I've seen one of those.
Picking Gord X Chaos theme on purpose here today, because I'm gonna kill someone.
面倒なのが現わしたな。
Alright. Linnae, what's the round start? Both of them dash bombing each other, okay. Brandon's okay, Brandon's driver's seat for now. Ooh, mashes on TK Kuga, that's no good. Brandon didn't mash on his PK Kuga, and then immediately 5A mashes. Oh, drops it. 2B, 2A whiff. More Revert pressure, 2B no cancel. Kuga. Goes for dash throw, whiffs, and then gets countered to 5B. Oh no, got him, stand tagger. Stand tagging.
Man, who would stand tax? I mean,
If that was the FTP, that would have killed, but Brandon's greedy. J6B, oh, that's
there's so many fun throw tech OSs you could be doing. You can 1A D, you can 1A blink D, you can anti-air throw tech OS.
Yeah. JC, 5A whiff. Oh, 5C gets him out of there, trying to Kuga.
Onyx put me on to Merkaba force function throw tech OS.
What?
It's so funny too because like it works okay as an anti-air, but when you get hit by it, it's so demoralizing.
Oh, Kuga dead. Yep. One up JA.
Yeah, Brandon takes a quick first game here. I'm the best, Linne. My Linne is nice, bro.
Nice, bro. Alright, let's see. Dash C, Kuga minus. Backdash, catches counter hit 2C. Oh, side swap. I don't know if Brandon wanted to do that, but we'll see.
Damn, 3.4. Really good damage.
Oh, that's pretty low. Yep. This is one of the more key aspects of the matchup.
An important component of footsies.
Yeah.
Drops the ender there, but actually, maybe that's intentional.
Pressure. Brandon's gonna lose the cycle. Yeah, he didn't even use it. Oh, 2A.
Yeah, max range.
Yeah, he's dead. Oh no!
Oh.
Drops it. Oh god damn it, Brandon!
What an asshole.
J6B again.
Yeah, only needed one hit.
Oh. Yeah, only needs one. Oh, mashed on the Mooj and counter hit. Oh no, side swap. Oh, yep. Roll throw.
And the bait.
Okay, I was about to say, I was like, you damn Linux players. 6-6, wow, what the hell? Double 6-6V combo? I've never seen that. That's pretty cool. Although I don't think SMP thought it was very cool. Oh!
Surprised that Brandon had space to jab there, though.
Oh, he tried to. Oh, what? What was that? I think that was Kuga or something.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Oh, okay, he spends the meter. Helmbreaker ender. TK Kuga, he's plus. Trying to bait DP. J6B. No combo! He dropped it. Oh, whoa!
Rolls out
nice reaction.
Oh my god.
Oh, wake up, dash blocked.
That's Brandon. He will force you to acknowledge that the option exists.
Alright, so I think Jushiji defeated Garmfield 2-0. Brandon has defeated Revert, so Brandon will wait for the winner of Foxov and Jushiji. Welcome back, Jushiji. And
oh my god. That was a grind fest against Garmfield. He kind of got a little reckless with his defensive options in the last game, but like the first round and like the early part of game 1, round 2, because he won I think the first round, was extremely stressful. Oh my god. Takatsuki is scary.
Alright, so you will be fighting
Foxov on stream.
You'll be fighting Fox on stream. Not right away, I think. Maybe.
I think right away.
Well,
unless you need a
I think
break.
I'm in the top half.
Because we already just did our other winner semis match.
Yeah.
So Datagram, you might want to pass.
Oh, he's already in here. I see.
Yeah, let's go. Good luck.
I'm going to mute. Thank you.
Alright, so I don't know if they've played recently, but generally everybody in the Northeast Frenchwood Discord has pretty much almost, I would say most people have gotten the opportunity to play against Foxa42 with Landrakia. And I'm fairly certain that no one has ended the set with a positive win percentage on him. So, and I don't think Jushichi has either. And I know Jushichi has been slowly labbing versus Landrakia. And Jushichi is definitely the type of person where if he loses, he likes to figure stuff out. And then the next time he likes to play them, like, you know, play an opponent, he likes to see if his labbing and his, like, theory has worked. So we'll see what Jushichi has in store versus Foxa today. I know Foxa respects Jushichi as a player a lot, so we'll see. There's already a high level of respect on both sides. Neutral is very slow. Okay, blocks the Rekka. Okay, that's -2. Parry, yep, nice. Oh, misses the meaty, and then Foxa just busts out with 2B, but no punish. Oh, jump! He just jumps in, and it hits. No confirmed though. Parry again. Okay, yep. Jushichi's Jushichi winning 2 cycles is really is what has given him the lead here. Oh, the last hit. Oh, it doesn't get the 60 block. That's hella minus. No punish. Oh no. Oh my god. 3C win. Oh no. Life lead is still in Jushichi's favor. Cycles at half. Okay. Okay, Grid Thrust. That is interesting as he just jumps over the fireball and then kills him. I'm pretty sure that was a punish because that fireball has a lot of. Oh my god. Another person.
Oh no.
Wakes up Tatsu, backdashes the throw attempt, and then just kicks him in the mouth and then kills him. First round to Jushichi. That was a really tame round, I would say. Like generally Foxa gets to run his offense and run people over, but you can see that Jushichi, like there's a level amount of respect on both sides, and both players are playing like a more slow and methodical game. But I think Foxa is gonna look to try to, like, you know, rev his engines up. Like,
yeah, he already zooped himself out of the corner there.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh no, you can't do that! No. You can never veil off there unless you think he's gonna do the 2-1-4A series. Like, if you think he's gonna do 4C into Rekka and you veil off, it will hit him every time. But if he does 4CC, your veil off will always whiff and he will always punish you. That's why that situation is somewhat difficult. And that's why if you have a horizontal reversal, it is very good for you. Because if you just block 4C and you have a fast horizontal reversal, that
it'll catch him, yeah.
It will catch him. Because 4C no cancel is -13. Okay, nice parry. Oh, it's too far to get the combo though. Oh no, it doesn't get the 2B. Oh my. Alright, just scramble. Oh no, okay, there's the shield.
I died to a throw here.
Yeah. He doesn't blind anyone for the parry, and then Fox doesn't do anything, and he gets the late punish from the parry. Scores 1-1. Lots of Rekkas. Nice parry!
Slowly making his way to the corner here.
Yeah, look for stuff to go next time. Oh, nice DP! On the 6B, there's a huge gap there. I don't know if that was on reaction or if he just did it. Yeah, it does that. It does that.
Never stop spinning, baby.
Yeah. Fireball. 100 meter, careful. Oh yeah, you see, like I said, when Fox realizes that you're like reacting and blocking to the overhead, or if he thinks you're standing too early, he will go low. And in that situation before in the last interaction, like Jushichi did high parry, so like that would lose to 2-1-4-8 anyway. So like Fox is definitely gonna go for the low record after the 4C. Might be dead. No, not dead. Like Jushichi has 200 meter and Warple. Okay, he uses CS. Okay, he's gonna get the cycle again. Very nice.
Yeah, Fox just disengaging.
Yeah, but he just
like you're gonna have to come to me.
He's gotta go.
Oh no.
So minus. Oh my god.
Interesting.
Wait. Okay. This is. The problem here is that Foxov is gonna get the cycle.
Yeah.
Okay,
Time is stopped though. Oh my god.
That's worse.
Okay.
Okay.
Did he have to?
Foxov is definitely that type of player. For everybody who plays Foxov, if you play enough, you will know that he is like definitely the guy who will smash reversal to win the round. Like he's kind of an asshole. Like, yeah. It feels like he's disrespecting you a lot. That's like the conversation.
But at the same time, if you're playing against him, that does present opportunities. Like, you know, if if Jushichi baited that DP, that would have been it.
Basically, what I like to say to a lot of people who've never played like Foxup or like Red Blade is when you're playing against Foxup and Red Blade, they're very like, or like at least in the New England region, like Venice, Elemental, like you know Isaac, like that region. When you play against that region specifically, it feels like you're playing like Omega dice roll. Like when you're on offense, you're guessing, and when you're on defense, you're guessing. That's what it feels like. Oh, nice combo.
So funny to think that New England is the nutty dice roll region.
Head. He's not dead. Not dead. And the cycle is gonna go to Fox. Can he strip him? No, he cannot.
Oh, take the life lead.
Oh
my god.
Wake up, see Rekka.
Wake up.
Okay. See Rekka. Wake up, see Rekka. Okay, fireball. Oh, nice parry!
Oh,
no!
drop the VO strip.
It wasn't even a strip, that was the first cycle.
Oh yeah. That's right, he just wanted to stop him from getting it?
He entered danger time, I don't know. Oh no, he's got freeze debuff. Oh, it just jumps over! Nice jump in. Cycle to Jushichi for sure. Oh no, he's not center stage! That combo swaps him! Oh no. Oh, the conversion.
Got the ice on him and he hit with freeze.
Oh no, you can't backdash Rekka series, it's too active. It'll literally just chase you. Oh my lord. He's dead. Needs the meter. Rounds 1-1.
Yep, once again we're going to the last round.
Yeah, but Fox up again. He just round starts 2-1-4C. Okay, EX Fireball, trades with 4C, wakes up 2-1-4C again! Like, when you get wake up 2-1-4C, you feel very disrespected, honestly. That might be the game.
We got cute hop overheads, cross up in the corner. Or sorry, hop cross up.
Oh yeah, he's dead. 2-0, but I don't think just looking at the score tells the full story. That
it was close though.
Close.
God damn it.
Yeah, nice try. I definitely called out like a certain parts where like I think blocking I will say like blocking Landrake online is like a little bit more annoying because like 4C into X is like super annoying to deal with. Like I haven't played offline versus Landrake, so I don't know whether or not I can just like literally just block 4C and just react 24/7. Yeah. So like
Oh, go ahead.
When I saw you, okay, the first time you veiled off, and I'm pretty sure you thought that he was gonna go low because like you can't veil off 4CC because if you veil off 4CC, you just die. But if he goes for like 4C Rekka, you'll veil off it at 100%. But also if he does no cancel, you just die too. Well, so then next time you like high parried, and I was like, I said on commentary, I was like, he's gonna go for 4C to 1 for A 100% next time.
The thing about that, the first one, the first VO was actually an accident. I was supposed to parry that, and I slid to C, or I slid to A. So that came out there. The thing, like you saw, I think Fox like force functioned. Fox force functioned like my last mix-up in game 1. Because I thought for sure that he was going to hold up. I was like, alright, let me run up, and like if I wait, he was going to hold up. But I didn't want to do run up backdash, because like I show that to him too much, so I was just like, well, let me see if he's just going to hold up, and if he holds up, he gets hit by that Tatsu and dies. So it's just like, oh well, dang.
Sorry, I was losing it. Who is Helvetica Stantec?
I typed in the Discord, who the F is his name Helvetica Stantec?
Okay, it's Garmfield. That's a powerful name. So we're going to be getting Garmfield versus Kite.
I don't know who Kite is.
Neither do I, but they're in here.
Yeah, Deaurag, you will need to pass.
Make me. Sorry, I was actually trying to pass, but I didn't have focus on the window.
So we'll both see who Oh, okay. If this is Hilda. Okay, I've seen this person online before. I wonder if Garmfield is ready for.
I mean, the matchup honestly just is Dashbox Simulator, Vorpal, CS Palebringer. Like that's the matchup.
You might be able to laser her on some gloom too.
Not laser, but like definitely like CS Palebringer, blah 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 is like, you know, like that's like how the matchup has been played for many years. So okay, yeah, and Garmfield is definitely more of like I will go full screen concentrate and just like, you know, do this. You know, he's like definitely the type of person. Yep, he will. Oh, okay. Well, now he's jumping, dying. Oh, yep, that's punish.
Nice. One of the things that I hope Garmfield pays attention to is trying to shield the 22X series because it's minus 8 on its own.
Yeah.
So if you shield it, you know, Hyde's already love to smash 660 the block on the overhead. You definitely get your turn for free if you shield it into 660. So right there, that situation, that was way too close. He might have even been able to push. Yeah, he might have even been able to push 6B there, but he gets hit by the pin. In this version, pin combos don't do a whole lot of damage, so like this is fine as long as he doesn't panic.
He's gonna get the cycle, and that's gonna put a lot of pressure on Hilda, because if he hits one Palebringer, it's game over.
He got clipped low, he stood up.
He has to strip.
Yeah. Kite has to ult.
Okay, so Kite has to strip because he has to remove CS Palebringer, or he can just lose. So yeah, that cycle is very important for Garm to have because he literally is just saying if you mess up once and you die. You literally die.
Went low, but no pickup. Kite, there it is.
Yeah, you can react to backspike with Palebringer. I mean, yeah. But I'm pretty sure Hilda can also react to super flat. Oh well, maybe not. I don't know. Sure, actually. Yeah, I don't know what she has to beat that, but maybe the anti-disc.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe anti-dispersion like does a weird trade.
Yeah, a weird trade, but like in that situation, at least like Hilda doesn't have to eat enough. You're dead.
Yeah, that's a very good adjustment from Garmfield to get the kill there. Good
yeah,
choice.
I will say this matchup is very. I don't know, it feels like kind of a iconic uni to me. Like, this matchup is just very, like, yeah, it's like a very, just like, I feel like all Hilda and all Hyde players know this matchup very well. Or, like, they understand how to play it, if that makes sense. You know?
Nice DP.
You don't play Hyde and then, like, not be like, I need to learn the Hilda matchup, right? It's
I feel like that's the same for, like, Lunar and maybe Orion. Like, all of these characters, you should know how to fight by now, you know?
Yeah, ooh. Pin. It does like no damage, it's like 2.2. Yeah, pins up, yeah, 2k.
Strip there. I don't know. Well, it worked out. But I was very surprised that Garmfield opted to run forward after the CS. He showed his hand very early. But now he's in control. Yep, spin one. Concentrate to guarantee out the cycle.
We don't block those.
Yep. And even if you try to veil off that, that's a little.
Dash B throw. Oh no!
Well, just like, okay, please.
This is a good route.
Please get off me.
Yeah, this is a really good route. Oh no.
Oh,
he's dead!
Did something! Oh my god!
And yeah, it's party time.
Unfortunate for Kite, yeah.
That's why Hyde is so scary. Like, Hyde is like a very scary character, especially in the corner, because like, you know, Hyde players in 2019, 2020, like, have definitely have gotten really good at doing their combos, and yo, those combos, they hurt, like, big time.
They hurt. Oh, they hurt so much.
Big time damage.
So I think we're still awaiting Star versus DBZ formers. They will play the winner of that will play ThatticusGuyle, aka that guy. Garmfield moves into losers quarters to fight Revert. That will probably be the set after the conclusion of ThatticusGuyle and Star, unless we're going to run winners finals.
And in winners finals, we have Fox versus Brandon. Now we had this last week, I'm pretty sure, but last week Brandon had to fight Batista, Fox's Batista.
Yep.
But this week, Foxov is most likely going to be playing Londrakia versus Brandon. Now, in that matchup, Foxov has a lot of experience because he's been playing Dark Hero recently, and Brandon hasn't been like that active playing Uni. He's definitely been playing more like Valorant and like watching VTubers and playing like Grand Blue Fantasy Versus or whatever. So I don't think he's gotten that much like practice time, or if at all any versus Fox of Londrakia for sure. So I'm gonna be, I want to see what Brandon, because Brandon's a very interesting player because like he finds like solutions like on the spot. Like the way he thinks is like very, or like the way he like tries to problem solve, like mid set is like really interesting to watch. So I want to see like what his lack of experience forces him to do in that matchup. Does that make sense?
Alright, so while we have a moment here, I do want to check in again on the Matcherino. It is currently at $47, so we got a few more donations in there that I want to give some shoutouts to. We got Hussein Hassan with the 550, Soren art with the I think $9 total. So they actually donated using the coupon code and then did a direct donation, and a few more people using the coupon code as well. Thank you everyone for contributing, and if you haven't already used the promo code, definitely take a few seconds to do that, super quick.
So we're just waiting on Star DBZ. That's what's holding it up, right? Okay.
Yep, let's give some more time to show. I do also want to talk about Elegant Summer Concerto, which is next week. It's going to be a 2-day multi-blood event with 6 brackets across the globe. It's going to be super sick stuff. All the top 8s will be here on Lunar Phase Live. And there's also a match arena, which is linked from the bracket page there, where we're trying to raise money to benefit Combo Breaker and Big 1 Second Arcade in Japan, as well as prize pools for the players. All the NA brackets are full for it. There's still, I think Brazil also just filled up as well, and so I think it's just Europe, South America, and Japan that have spots left. Actually, and there's only a few hours left to register as well. So if you're in those regions and you're looking to join, definitely get on that.
Yeah, I've been playing more recently. Like when it first went up, I was like, well, I'm not actually playing Melty all that much. But like now that I've been playing it more than ever recently, I'm just like, dang, I wish I would have got in. But it's still going to be extremely fun to watch.
Wait, what do you play?
I play C Nania currently.
That's a good
Classic.
The better one is F, but C Nania is not considered a bad character.
He will schmix you.
Which one is it H? Is that the one TG plays?
Yeah, TG plays H. I think that's widely considered the weakest one, but
H for honest.
yeah, super honest Nania when he's doing donkey kick from the air and it's overhead. Super honest.
I also do want to mention a quarantined report is going to be on June 12th and 2nd, or sorry, 12th through the 14th. We'll be running a uni tournament for that event on that Sunday. It's basically just a charity event to raise money to help combat the coronavirus. So cool stuff. We were involved in the first quarantined report, running Grand Blue, and this time we're running uni. And for those who don't know, the QR folks, usually it's quarterly report, and they do tournaments quarterly, not surprisingly, out in New Jersey. Cool folks. They've been running, longtime supporters of a lot of different games. So we're happy to help out.
Yeah, it looks like our players are in here. I'm holding up Data Not Available, aka TG. But are we good to transition into the next match here?
Yep, we are good to go.
Fantastic. So Star will be player 1. That guy is going to be player 2 this time.
What is this is his first match on stream, so I don't know what he's been playing all bracket. Do we know?
Assume it's Gordo.
Oh, wow.
But we will see. I talked to him earlier and he's just like, I think I'm gonna run Gordo today. And with that being the assumption, I think we'll see the Gordo mirror. Maybe Star doesn't want to play that. I know he's been playing Murakatsuki and Wagner and other characters as well. But I wouldn't be surprised if this is a Gordo mirror incoming. Let's see.
The Gord
Okay,
mirror?
so-
Oh no. Oh?
Yep.
It is the Gord mirror.
Yeah.
Now will Star opt out? Because I know Star hates the mirror. He like hates it.
So maybe
Yeah.
we'll see the Wagner, yeah.
I don't think that
He'll opt
he. Yeah. I don't think that he should switch off. TG's Gord is good enough that I think it would defeat Stars Wagner. Stars Wagner is still pretty new. So we will see the classics.
What about his Akatsuki though?
What about it?
I don't know. You tell me, Chief.
Well,
Start backdash.
the trade on the 5A versus slide.
Yeah.
First combo goes to Star. Cycle probably goes to Star.
Some
Oh,
shield.
wait.
Shield might not enough
Yeah.
shields will swing it here. Yeah.
Yep, and the counter hit on
B. One hit.
nice string.
Oh no, 2-2-A. Oh, I would
We
have
saw assimilation come out from TG. I wonder, that was very interesting. There we go with the slide.
Sim second wins. It's a
Assimilation, tried to meaty me, not quite.
This matchup is like literally RPS the matchup, huh? Footsies and Footsies,
Because
air
he's
quotes.
standing here, he can't move backwards.
Oh,
TG probably has not played the mirror all that much. So the experience most certainly goes to Star, I think, right?
And also it's a Gord X, like he mains Gord, so you would think that like, you know, he knows the character way more than someone who subs it. Oh my god, he just 4Bs?
Lean back on 4B, dodges assimilation. Oh, he was hoping to get the assimilation ender to take the cycle. We're gonna... Yeah.
Slide, Motor Slides him back?
Yep.
I'm very surprised that Star tried to take his turn after.
I'm really surprised he tried to take his turn there. We're gonna
Like-
go for the veil off setup. Okay. So he wants this next one to kill.
Oh, throw? That's game. Alright, that's round. Yep.
Yep.
That's round. That's def. 100-meter Star though. This character is very resource like dependent.
Yeah.
Yeah, so okay, both okay, he mashed?
Yeah. Interesting that he decided to match there instead of repositioning.
Oh, counter hit dash B! Oh no, no pickup. But
And
counter
counter
anyway.
hit 5V.
Well, TG was holding a button to tech. It just started to confirm the combo, so it just happens to counter hit there because he was holding a button to tech. So he gets like, you know, oh, jumps out of the SM.
Yeah. And backdashes.
Oh, green shield.
Wait, he waited, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, but he tried to come in and he's going to
I'm
lose the cycle
surprised.
and the round.
I'm surprised that like Star's getting away with that. Like he's doing Mortal Slide into a Mortal Slide, and he's getting a counter hit Mortal Slide on the second one. Like,
I don't know what TG is hitting here.
yeah, I don't know what's happening, but I can't imagine that's correct. As in, like, you both play the same ranges, so being minus at a certain range just literally means you can't act again. You know, it's not like there's another stack. Oh, gets smashed, smashes on 4B, gets counter hit again.
Slash of 2C there. I don't have the inputs open, so I wasn't able to see what he was doing. Good block on the double. Oh no, that would have been a confirm that would have killed. The Mortal Slide follow-up. Wow, he tried to 5C and got hit. The Mortal Slide follow-up in the corner is actually one of Gordo's most damaging route starters as well.
Like raw Mortal Slide. Yeah.
See, that was correct. Backdash, yes. TG getting shown how you are supposed to play the matchup.
Well,
Counter hit again.
you're not actually allowed to backdash there because Gord doesn't have a 5-frame, so if you shield Mortal Slide, it doesn't matter because then TG can just press 2C, and if you try to mash a 6-frame, you would trade, but they would get a combo, and if you try to backdash, the 2C would catch it. So versus 6-framers, it doesn't particularly matter for them whether or not they have to guess between 5A or 2C, basically.
Hit CBO. And that is game. Congrats to TG for 7th place today. Star moves on, and looks like I will get my run back with him for 5th.
Round back. Oh, wait, did he take you all that? Oh, you done that?
He beat me 2-0 when we played last time.
Last time? Oh, okay.
This was off stream though.
Oh, okay, I see. Alright. Aquamir?
I think he would be hard pressed if he decided to do that. But
Alright, so we got Revert Garm, right?
I believe so, because we don't.
The
We're not
Canadians
going to,
yeah.
yeah, I don't think we're going to play winners finals until
Yeah,
the
losers
fourth
quarters is first.
Yep.
Garm, please come inside and you Canadians can kill each other.
What a way to put that.
Garm's already in here.
Yep. There's Garm, so we are just waiting on Revert.
Pretty sure these two play each other quite often, as I imagine they're in the Discord, like the Canadian, the French for Discord, the Uni Discord or something. And I'd imagine that they play each other a fair amount.
Yep. AP is a crutch versus cringe ass Nene.
What?
What?
Honestly, no way.
He does play Nanase. He plays Nanase, Mika, Phonon, and Hyde. And Hyde is Garmfield's mate.
Yeah, I don't think you go to Nanase for this matchup in particular, unless you main the character. I think Hyde is more than adequate to fight Line. So we are going to go right into game one here.
Back that shit.
Yep.
Oh,
Nice.
no throw!
Yep. So now
Okay, no
Line. Yep. That was a very good round start by Garmfield, controlling the pace of the match to make. Okay, double. Ooh.
Oh, called stand taking!
Stand Tecker. Nice shield. Empty cancel. That was a very good late tech.
Shield? Oh, yep.
Yep.
So right there, like, a lot of people, like, kind of autopilot their pressure. Like, doing stuff like that will, like, make you lose. Like, when you notice, like, if you do EX Kuga, you're just giving him more things to shield, you know? And, like, even if even if you get your turn via EX Kuga, you can't do any pressure that is meaningful, because if you leave a gap, you just get DP'd. You know? So, like, stuff like that, like, people really need to pay attention to, like, whether or not, when you want to extend your turn via meter, and then your opponent's about to get the cycle, you might want to think twice when you want to do stuff like that.
CS, yeah. Very good veil off from Garmfield here. Shield. Another veil off. Oh no.
Definitely a player read thing. Like,
Yeah.
that was, like, he was buffering that, like, hella in block stun.
Yep.
Like, he just knew that Revert would do it.
Gonna go. DP 66C. Good shield.
Minus. That's -3.
Okay,
The
yeah,
explosion.
we're out of here. But the fireball, the block fireball actually gets Garmfield to cycle.
Yeah, take your turn there. Nice tag. I would like to see a dash B into an A-Rekka next time,
Yeah, that would be interesting.
because he went for the throw tech there.
So I feel like Revert is not going to spin anything.
Nope.
Next,
One hit.
yeah, one hit here.
ADP.
ADP.
Oh, 2B.
Wow, that was quite the ending to a round there. Meter advantage definitely
Yeah.
in Revert's favor here.
Oh, that's C. No conversion though. Guga, fireball.
Okay.
You know, concentrate. Lene has more meter to dump into the grid gauge, so you will lose the concentrate war unless.
Well,
Okay.
okay, there it is.
Oh, that's
Well, the
shield.
force function actually gave it to him. The shield and the FF roll, I think.
Yeah. ADP
Yep.
again?
ADP. Yeah, if you're not gonna do anything, you might as well take the turn. 6B. Good counter poke. There's not a whole lot of hurt box.
Oh, nice. Nice actually Vinkuga.
Roll.
Oh no, grip broken.
Alright, bro. So what is he going to do? He set up the assault.
Saw that stand tag input.
Yep.
Looking at you, Garmfield.
Yeah. So we're gonna chill
Alright.
here. I would like to. Yeah, I was just about to say I would like to see Garmfield walk forward. Oh my god! I did not want to see that.
I'm
but-
pretty sure that was fireball.
Yeah,
But
that
you know,
had
it's
to-
like the classic walk forward, and then I want to throw a fireball, but you get DP.
Jeez, you have to go to 4 before you shoot the fireball. Otherwise, you are going to run into situations like this. So first game goes to
Oh
Revert.
my god, that is a lot of whiff shadow scares.
Yeah, right. 1, 2, 3. First knockdown goes to Garm.
Oh,
Nice shield.
Yeah,
Hey,
nice.
He tried to go for the hard combo, but Rekka lands. This should be a fair amount of damage. He's
Not
going
dead,
to
but
need one more,
one throw. Oh.
or just, you know, come in with a stagger. Very good offense from Garmfield this round.
Stand teching.
Papami, I run out.
Yeah, I kind of feel like these names are reverse psychology, or I guess just subtle influencing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Garmfield's name should be DP as a crutch, and then or should be named Hello with the stand. Alright, Mugen. Alright, CS's. Oh, that's great. He doesn't have enough gauge to end an IW, but this is still a lot of damage. Don't get that wake up IW, please. You really just have the medium. Oh my god.
And teching. You gave him so much meter to do.
I'm pretty sure if Revert CS in the middle of the combo, he would have gained the meter to end the combo.
Yep.
Yeah, no, but
I was just going to make that observation.
that can be scary because if you're not used to, like, there are certain spots where you want to CS because it makes it more comfortable to CS, but like it's like hard to kind of just CS in the middle of a string. Like you might just drop it. Like I get it. It's hard.
Okay, so Revert probably spins one.
Meter?
No,
Whoa.
does not. Yeah, just hits DP. Garmfield, DP again. This should be the end.
Dead. IW. What?
Oh, yeah, 2 bars.
No, it's not.
It's right. Yeah.
Double.
Yeah. Thrown into the corner. Well, Garmfield is on his last chance. So. Okay.
Good job.
Wow. Yeah.
Through the delay meaty button because the Garmfield was scared of a DP or like a reversal, so he did delay to A, which obviously he got counter thrown from Stantec. So I guess.
Well, looks like I will be playing Star next.
Alright, good luck.
Thank you.
Damn, that means I gotta do commentary.
Indeed.
But I can't.
Myself?
So I can't go use the bathroom.
Sorry.
I mean, it's fine.
Hold it down if you want. You can go bathroom.
No.
Yeah, you can go
wait.
bathroom during Winners Finals.
Exactly. And Jushichi will be playing against... scroll down here. Star underscore. I wish Smash DG would actually show me what his goddamn tag is. It's really annoying because there's like weird stuff where you can have like a per tournament prefix, and like I thought I was pulling those via the API, but I guess not. Just nerd things.
Alright, Star, get in the goddamn lobby, please.
All these players with their meme names. I'm gonna assume it's Sugoi Subtle Herb. Do I need to add Star? But yeah, we've been getting more and more meme names. I'm definitely gonna have to add some alias support to my tools. But currently, it's pretty annoying to change people's names. Me? Like, yes, you start.
LPU.
At any rate, does give us a moment to man, why'd I close that tab? I'm an idiot.
You're not eating that, bro.
No, I every day I do dumb things.
Alright, here we go. First two.
Oh, we got him.
Gord versus Akatsuki, most likely? Alright, here we go. This is one of Gord's top 3 worst matchups according to Kyo. Gord expert.
So I've heard that before. Ooh, we got the Rainbow Akatsuki. But do you know why?
Mainly, from me just thinking about it, like, once Akatsuki gets in on Gord, it is like extremely hard for Gord to get out. That's like the number one thing. Like Akatsuki's pressure, like, is very good at like shutting Gord down because Gord doesn't have really good like options to get out. Other things like that, other things are like I would say like in neutral, like if Akatsuki is really on top of it, he can like pretty much parry a lot of the pokes that Gord can put out.
That fast.
Yeah. So there's a lot of pressure on like I would say Gord. Like Gord really doesn't want to mess up, you know, if that makes sense.
But I guess as far as the pressure goes, is it just because of Gordo's slow A normals?
Like I think it's just like slow buns overall, and like Akatsuki's corner pressure is definitely like one of like.
Oh yeah, it's definitely strong.
It's like insanely good. They're very strong in the corner. So, but as long as Star like has the momentum and is like not in the corner and has like pressure like this, like it's not a bad matchup. It's just I feel like Gord definitely has more error where if he or like if he any mistake he makes feels really bad because like stuff like this now happens and then now you're in this. But oh no, that was a stand tech input and now you're Vorpal stripped. Yep. And
2-2-C to the rescue.
He doesn't get a combo.
I would not have dashed in there, I think. I mean, I actually no, I get it because they were pretty close to the corner. And you want to put some space between yourself and the corner. But that was an opportunity to start trying to zone again.
Oh, wake up to P. Okay. Overhead, we block those. Oh no.
Didn't get the grid break on the crouch tech, but
he couldn't change his block because he was too committed to the shield at that time. Oh. Fireball, nothing. No cancel. That. Oh, that's over throw. Backdash Grim Reaper. He might be dead. IW ender? IW? Yeah. Dead.
Yep, and that's the benefit of being mid-screen as opposed to in the corner.
Yeah, you can like Gord's main like option, or one of Gord's main options to get away is his backdash. He has a 22 frame backdash. He's one of the 3 characters
super
with
good.
a 22 frame backdash. Him, Akatsuki, and Hyde. So he's pretty good at running away mid-screen, but he can't run himself back into the corner. He can be in the corner as long as he has resources, but if he finds himself in the corner without resources, like mainly like Warple or like 100 meter, yeah, like this is it's bad screen positioning. But you know, he gets the assault jump in, and then now with mid-screen, he has the cycle.
Yep.
In situations like this, Gord is a very good character.
Not CS the Yasim there. I guess wants to hold on to it.
Yeah, so right here it's kind of hard.
Like this.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for Jushichi to pressure because he has to worry about Gord's plethora of wake up options with CS. DB, ADP, yep. A full combo. Oh, that's a new route.
And with that increased Athos.
Oh no, there was no TRM there. He was looking for it. Okay, so now this is hard for Jushichi again because Star has cycle, backdash P Reaper for his turn, back. Oh, he chased the backdash and then 2-8 his buttons!
Yep, that was, yeah.
Round start. Oh, green shield.
I feel like it's not too surprising for Gord to backdash there.
So right there is a good example of parry into full effect for score pressure. You can just parry a lot of his like pokes and still get the hit because of like hurtbox extension. Oh no, parry was too early. He gets counter hit.
Yep, 3.3 and the grid and the sim.
Oh, just dash up 2A, catches the Mortal Slide startup.
That's we've seen a few invalid combos from Jushichi so far that aren't being
okay, so this
out.
player's rough. 86 meter, 90, like he's getting to 100 meter, but okay, but he maxes out 2C and then it works. But like right there is like pretty scary for Star because he doesn't have any resource. Overhead. Should be dead. Yeah, it should be dead.
Oh, chooses not to.
You don't want to give Jushichi? Yep, I was gonna say, I'm like, you don't want to give a player like Jushichi another shot into the game. That's a real fast way to lose. That's like it is pretty common in Under Night to have your opponent live with pixel HP and then you just like get it like he just runs it back on you. You know, your opponent just runs it fully back.
Yeah. Doesn't convert off of the force function air hit.
Ice tech. Oh no, DPs.
As far as I know, he did actually get better tools to convert off of things like that in Uniclear.
Sim. 2C looking for the mash on the Sim. Run up regular throw. Wanna Sim will end the game. Wanna Sim into C. Yep, that's the game. Yeah. It's scary there because generally when you're defending against Gord, you kind of want to count the amount of Sims you can take. If that makes sense. Like, if you think an Sim isn't gonna kill you, then it doesn't matter. You can kind of take the Sim. You know, you have a billion. The thing why like defending against Gord is like kind of somewhat easy is because you can just be like, I can eat a lot of.
You're willing to take the command grab, yeah.
If you're willing to take the Sims, it's fine.
I definitely start panic and I'm like, I gotta TK dive kick, and then I get hit.
If the Gord has CS, it is very scary because then it just increases the kill threshold from 1.7k or like, you know, however much a Sim does to like way more. You know, and now you have to worry about like, it's like almost a full combo.
Yep, I mean...
call his stand tech out well enough. Yeah. I did like strings to like force him to show it, but I didn't kill him for doing it. Yeah, it is what it is. Good luck against Garmfield. Or Revert, rather, not Garmfield.
Yeah, that will be the run back because Revert sent star 2 losers.
So we're presumably waiting on Brandon in.
Oh yeah, I'm about to add
Brandon, maybe, right? I saw right before the set my section of the CB retrospective show up on Team Spooky.
Oh, did you actually record a thing for them?
I did. I was asked by Curly to do that. Now they're currently playing grand finals of Lamp versus Red Blade. So that is a fun set. Hopefully it'll still be airing by the time we're finished, but I doubt it.
Lobby first to 3, please.
Yeah.
Ha! Yep. Good
call
looking
out. Because I would have forgotten.
Me too.
I'm on the ball today. I woke up nice and early, and by nice and early, I woke up at 1 p.m.
All right, now the real challenge is if you remember to change it back.
Don't worry, I got you. No.
Actually, well, not. Forgetting to change it back isn't as big of a deal. I might even just leave it on.
Alright. Diagram you will need to pass, and then now we get to see Brandon's ability to troubleshoot and figure out the matchup. Alright, Brandon, we get it.
Why he's smashing it when his opponent is already sitting there? There you go.
We're in it. Let's go.
Yep.
Landrake. This is Brandon's probably first time playing Fox of Landrake, right? From what I know, they haven't played each other. So let's see.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. they haven't played each other. Like at least in this matchup.
Yeah.
Brandon hasn't been that active on Uni like over the past few months. But Fox has played Dark Hero a lot. That's minus, but Green Shield doesn't let him punish. Poor C.
Uh-oh. Dashes in with the 5A. Lean A speed, very, very good.
Oh, okay.
Nice throw.
Fox is just trying to chill. Backdash. Over low.
Oh, that's really difficult to deal with, especially online.
214B?
You see 214B, and you're like, alright, well, he's going to just kind of continue high, and then you get hit by the double low, and it's just like,
Yeah. Oh my god, that's
nice roll. That was a roll in.
Roll to C. Yeah, just roll to C. Meter? No, he won't spend. Oh, he will. Okay.
Oh yeah, because you have 50, so you hit that threshold. Wow. Okay, that doesn't.
Oh, shield. That's punishable.
Yeah.
Well, no cancel. Well, he can go to the next stage.
Yeah. Is he going to do a route where he can strip?
Oh, yeah. Strip.
Yep. And we're setting up.
Oh,
he got thrown.
I was like, is this gonna kill? Like, his throw damage sucks.
Yeah, that wasn't a TRM throw either, so he got the most amount of damage he can get on that.
Yeah, he got normal throw damage, Pog.
Yeah. TRM throw I think would have done somewhere around
1.1.
100.
Yeah, it's like 1.1, yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Fox drop is okay to try.
Will he strip? Most likely, right?
Yeah, I feel like he has to
Will smash force function. Or yeah, but okay.
go off. Yep. Oh wow. Oh my god. Okay. So Brandon might have recognized that he wanted to do that. Uh-oh. He got thrown. And we are waking up with a
plus.
Yep, very plus. But he didn't switch sides this time. There we go.
Oh my god.
Oh, he just missed it. But this is
Also has no meter. He has no
no resources. But he busts out with 5 BB. Oh my god. Brandon is probably fuming right now. Like I can't.
Brandon's not happy about that ending right there. He had like all the advantages, and like the thing is like I think Brandon was scared that like Foxup was gonna smash force function, and like that's the type of player that like Foxup is. Like he makes you think about these things because he's willing to do that. You know what I mean? Like
I feel like when you play against Foxup, you have to choose a thing.
Like
if
no,
you're
it's like when you play any like New England player, like
Ooh, nice
Isaac, Venice, or
Yeah.
you know Red Blade,
Elemental.
Elemental. Like when you play against these players from like the Northeast region, like they are just willing to be like, yeah, I'm just coming into an auction, I don't care. So you also have to be like, yeah, I'm also coming to fuck.
You have to know like, alright, what is?
You just need to read. You just need to read.
I think you either need to read or you play the numbers game where it's just like this thing that I'm forcing a nice. Nice function. I thought he was going to try to throw, but like you have to decide like what is the least statistically bad thing for me to get hit by sometimes. Like you have to.
The thing is like when I explain to people, it's like when you play against Foxup or like Red Blade specifically, like it feels like you're playing RPS, but like they just have like this like they're playing like it's like weighted dice RPS for some stupid reason. Like you feel like they're just right more often than you, and you're just like, why?
Yep. That's definitely the feeling that I have playing against those guys.
Like it just feels like they're just like a savant. They just know they just know the right option all the time. They always RPS you all the time, and you're just like, why?
Yeah, and you see it come out a lot on offense where they just
Yeah.
like take players with good defense and just like
They just
can open
dismantle
it.
you. Yeah, they just dismantle your defense, and it makes people who've been playing for years or people who feel like they have good defense. I feel like I have like good defense in terms of like being patient and stuff, and they just run me over. I'm just like, alright, I guess I have garbage defense. Question mark.
I
Alright.
think like the scariest thing about playing players like these are specifically because one decision can just be the difference. Like even in my my set versus Foxup, like 2 mistakes basically switch that from being like 2-0 to 0-2.
It's because like Foxup and Red Blade's offense are so strong that like you don't want to give them their turn ever, you know?
You don't want to. Nice grid break.
Nice grip break.
Oh,
2B!
very long. Only 10 or it's 10 frames, but it is presumably the longest 2B in the game actually. It's extremely long. I can't think of a 2B that's longer. It might be up there with Nanase.
I think Nanase's 2B is probably the best in the game. Like,
they did improve it in this version, so you might be right. He hopped over the low.
Hops over the low, it's a low crush.
Yeah. So this is looking very much in Foxup's face.
Yeah, this is looking.
Okay.
Yeah, this is what it kind of looks like when like.
And it hops the mid.
It hops over the. Yeah, 214C is very good at just being like, oh, fireball, how nice, you're dead.
Yeah.
Hello.
Well, Brandon will have another opportunity in the losers bracket to try to figure things out. I think we want to switch it again to first to 2, maybe Datagram, since we have a bit of time.
Yep.
Just
and
a quick change.
Hope that we remember to switch it back.
Let's say that's how much it looks like when you don't play against Foxup Londrakia. That's like about the expected outcome, to be honest. No offense to Brandon, but that's generally what it looks like if you've never fought that character, piloted by that man.
My clinical analysis here is that he exploded.
Yeah.
He did. He had a pretty good start, but like Foxup really just kind of like,
it's just like
advantage of everything.
It's like the thing is, it's like once like Foxup knows like you get hit by certain things, like his engines just rev up and then you're just done. Like he's just going 100 miles per hour and you can't block it all. Like, you know. And like Brandon has very good defense in terms of like reactions. Like raw reactions, I would say Brandon is definitely like very good. You know? But like you can't like really react to something you've never seen before, you know? or even if you've seen it, you've never felt it in game, you know. And also
Yeah.
netplay probably makes it like, you know, a tad bit more
I
difficult.
mean, in a situation like that, you just have to hope that you get to run your game and stop them from getting to play at all.
Yeah, which is why it feels kind of bad because Foxup is definitely one of those players where if you let him run his game, like it is so bad, like you just die. You just die.
We have reverted. We're just waiting on Star now.
Revert Star, and the winner of that will fight Brandon, and then Brandon will look to try to get his run back. So, if Star wins, they will be pretty much fighting Linnaeus all day today. I feel like that's just Star's story of Star's life. He just gets
Oh,
to
there we
fight
go.
Linnaeus.
Forgot to unmute myself. Matcherino is currently at $48.60. Thank you to everyone that's donated, and a reminder that that half of the proceeds here are going to support Next Level Arcade. So, you know, our locals are online, but we do still want to support our you know, brick and mortar venues because we need them to stick around when this quarantine ends.
Yeah, I would like to hang out with all the homies, New York City homies again.
So again, if you haven't already, just take a few moments to sign into Matcherino with whatever social media account you want, and pop that promo code in to add 50 cents to the pot. Alright, they're just jumping right in. We've got loser semis. This is Revert versus Star underscore. Been seeing a lot of Linnae versus Gordo, I feel.
That's because Linnae and Gord is a very popular character, unlike in the Northeast or East Coast region. Carmine game, are you serious? God damn it.
Yeah, he both of these characters are actually relatively common in the center of the US too. You know, there are a lot of Gordos in Texas, a lot of Linnaes on the west. Like, there's really, I think Linnae is basically everywhere in North America. I can't think of a region that doesn't have at least one notable
West Canada?
You might be right. I don't know who.
Like Seattle, West Canada area? I don't think there is.
Maybe not.
Yeah. Because like that's like that area is like pretty stacked in terms of players. They have Klim, Stanley, Wingard, dude. You know, Psychotic, etc. You know. But
Arya has been up there too. I mean, it could just be because like Arya was relatively unknown too prior to like last year. It could be that there is one there now. We just don't know about them yet. But dominating first round here from Star. Nice. He got the walk back 6B, but it traded.
That's minus.
Yeah, that was very minus. That was a good punish actually.
I was like, please punish that. I get your tip. Hashtag
Yep.
Shoutouts to Cookie. Good.
There's slight minus. Time to smash that command. Let's do it. Okay. No tech.
Oh, no tech.
No tech.
That's cycle to Revert. You know, CS is to keep his turn to see what's up.
Nice. Good bust out from Star here. Knockdown. Yep. Okay.
Just resets to neutral. He doesn't get a meaty off that ender.
Okay. The double dash. That was a kind of tight throw to. Oh my god.
Oh my god, they're just swinging.
We're scrambling here.
Where's the classic Revert block string where he does move in DX Kuga? Okay, never mind. IW?
Doesn't get it. Yeah, you have to spin.
What? What?
Huh. Okay. Star comes in, nice assimilation. Yep.
Plus.
Wow, he stood up on that. That was a very good shield.
Nice shield. Gets the cycle for it too.
Yeah, Star has to do
last
something.
Yeah, this is the last cycle. He has no meter, just medium. Yep.
Yep, just medium.
So that's like the checkmate scenario I said like earlier. It's like she has a meterless reversal. You don't have the life lead, and she got the last cycle of the game. Like you cannot run like pressure, any meaningful pressure, or you just literally get reversal and lose. You know.
Absolutely. Okay, here's the offense. Nice assimilation. He's gonna have to cycle. So I hope he does something a little bit riskier. There we go. Right on time. Oh, the unfortunate drop.
Oh, we're swinging. Oh my god, Kugo over the 3C.
and we walk right in there. And
IW, he's dead.
Yep.
Game 1 star.
Game 1 star. That was a pretty competitive game. A lot of different situations where either player could have won those engagements. But Star came out ahead this time. Okay. So what's our start here? Back up.
Backdash, okay.
Backdash into. You know what? I'm just gonna. Excuse me. I'm just gonna Revert.
I think that type of round start definitely like shows like what both players like mental thought process is. Like Star's like in the mindset that like, okay, if I just play better neutral or I just play this game slow, I'll beat you because I'm the better like player. And then like maybe like Revert is like, okay, I need to slow the game down and I can't like give him like, you know, the pace from the start of the match. Plus, oh, J whip, oh, stand tiger.
Oh. There it is. Okay, so what is Lunar going to do? Yeah, Star has plenty of opportunities to figure out what he wants to do.
Reaper, yes, yep.
Still have a bit of meter. Nice throw.
Oh, down throw sim!
Down throw sim! So, Revert is gonna have to make something happen. Cycle to him. Okay.
I would have liked to see a. Oh no, that's one of our best starters.
Yeah, that's a very good starter. It's about 30. Oh, he didn't do a combo to really take advantage of that. And he gets overheaded. Yep. Star is very good about sneaking in his 6Bs in those situations where you don't, like, you kind of want to dash in, where you want to like change up a pace. He's just like, nah, watch your head here. Okay.
I like that Star Rebeats with 2A instead of 5A.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning that last week as well. Nice guard.
2A Rebeat is -5, 5A Rebeat is -3.
Yeah. Okay. Nice, he poked him. Yeah, he's just gonna chill.
+1. Oh, nice roll!
Nice! That was a very good adjustment and very good awareness from Star. Star's kind of dominating this game at this point.
Wait, he has no here! Wait!
Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, I think your thoughts on the round start have kind of transferred into the rest of the game. I feel like Star is like very confident.
Yeah,
there's
like,
not too much that this guy can do that I'm unaware of now. Like I'm very comfortable.
You can see that like Star's meant like his thought process after he won game 1 was like, I'm gonna win this set if I just don't do dumb things or fall into like a dumb scenario. I'm just gonna play regular or like slower or whatever, you know. I'm just let me just back up round start. Let me not like dice roll round start on like a round start option. Let me just back up and then I'll just play my game, you know.
And I actually picked a bad time to use the bathroom. I was like, I was in there, I was thinking, I was like, yeah, I guess if Star takes this round, that is the end of the set. The match was going so slowly that I thought I had time. I assumed somebody exploded. Somebody being Revert.
Not really. It really just felt like Revert just kind of got worn down over the course of the set. He didn't really explode. They were like relatively long rounds. But Star
like,
just
whatever Revert tried to do just didn't work.
Yeah.
Like it just wasn't working.
Yep.
So like a first to two, like if you like hit that mental like brick wall like in a set, it can be very hard to like adjust to break it, and then you just lose a set like that. Like sometimes it just happens. That's why first to two is brutal.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's what happened when I played Star. Like I had a good idea of what he wanted to do, but the engagements just didn't quite go my way.
You keep trying to call it out, and you keep trying to call it out, and you just don't get the call out, and you're just like, okay, maybe I should stop going for the call out. And then like when you don't go for the call out, you get like 2C mashed on and you die. You're like, what? Like stuff like that happens.
Waiting on Brandon to get in here.
Yeah, Brandon Star, so it's another Lunar. I still like the way that Pitzer plays Gourd Lunar. I would like to see more of that style. I don't know if it's proper, but it's fun to watch.
It's fun to watch him play against Lunar.
It's like the, you know, like a very active, like mortal slide, back dash,
let me see if I win this Astro giveaway on Team Spooky. Yeah, for those who aren't aware yet, the Combo Breaker retrospective is still happening right now. You can use if you want to watch both streams at the same time. What is it? Multi-stream.
Oh yeah, they did change that, didn't they?
What do you mean change?
Because before it was just multi-Twitch, right? But now you can...
No, multi-Twitch is still around. There are like different sites. Multi-stream is a little nicer.
Looks like it's going to force you to pass student data.
That's fine.
Are we at first to 3?
Yeah, data has changed the room settings already.
Alright, we're good, let's go.
So this will be first to 3 for the rest of the event. If Star and Brandon can hear us, then you should be good to go right into the next match.
I would like
So
to report that
Yetta-
Brandon probably didn't win the Astro giveaway. Goddamn, Brandon. Alright, let's go.
So we have really like the LP Online Classic. Like we've seen so many players and so many different variations of Line Gordo that I think between you and I, like if we see this at a major or something and we're commentating, like this is just gonna be business as usual, you know?
I'm just gonna be like Alright, let's go. Let's round start.
I would assume it's gonna
Oh
run.
my!
Yeah. He wants to start
respect.
manipulating. Yeah, he doesn't want to really have to block Mortal Slide from further distances.
He just wants to round start and be like, yo, Mortal Slide round start, go ahead.
Yeah.
B- at this close. Feel free.
Yep. Exactly. Yep, he's slowing it down.
Straight to 5C and gets hit Mortal Slide.
Oh, there's the run in with Mortal Slide. I love that route, but unfortunately he drops the end.
That's for sure. It's Brandon.
CS, yep. We're gonna spin 1. 3,800.
It's Brandon. He does the most optimal combos.
Yeah, so Star's next Mortal Slide will build him the bar.
Yup.
And he tried to ascend there.
Like, see, the thing is, like, I don't think, like, while that feels kind of bad, like, I'm of the opinion that using, like, your resources to get a command grab off isn't, like, the best use of resources sometimes, even though, like, the character kind of has to do that. Like, when you think about it, he used 100 meter to attempt to get a 1.9k damage command throw.
And think about it, right?
Yeah.
Especially early. Like, if
Yeah.
it's late, sure, maybe. Oh, he tried to mash, got counter hit. But
Oh no, lag!
Ooh, lag spikes.
yeah, it looks like there's definitely some connection issues here.
What?
Alright, we smashed!
Yeah,
That's
game 1 goes to Brandon here. Maybe some hiccups, because we saw Star kind of do that in the last couple of games. So I have to think, yeah, he's gonna go back to character select.
Alright, can we get a lag check?
Yeah, we might.
Who's B-Totswing their router? Whose hamster died?
So let's go ahead and see. Did Star communicate something? Looks like he's talking to. Nope, never mind.
Alright, they're just gonna go into it. Unfortunate. You know, online, stuff like that happens. We can't really do anything about it. I don't think it's either player's fault per se, but, you know, roll back. Please.
Yeah, roll back please, soon. Sooner or later. Hopefully sooner. Okay. So we are going to go into game 2.
3C, yo, that's minus.
Alive, yeah. I think he was hoping that Brandon was just going to dash and stand. That's the only thing that I can think of. Wanted a little bit of initiative.
That's like another thing when I see, like, when people round start like that, I'm like, man, you really just called out one specific option. And if you didn't get that one specific call out, you just die.
The other thing that I think maybe Star wanted to do was he wanted to get the tip spacing where it's like slight plus. Oh, he showed him the shield and got overheaded, and that is a quick round for Brandon.
And 200 meter. Yeah. I mean, he would have ended that round with 190. It's just like cherry on top.
Right to backdash, got called out. Okay, nice shield. Crouch check that time, got called out.
It wasn't a stand tag. Good job. Except for the part where you got rid of it.
Ooh,
that was just a two-way match. That was just a two-way match.
Okay. Brandon slowing his pressure down and called him out that time.
I think.
You spin one at least.
Yeah. I think this is like experience, like you know, when you look at Revert or like Brandon, you know, like Brandon's like offense is definitely like flushed out, and he's really good at understanding like uni pressure.
Yep.
You know, and he's like really good at like understanding like varying it up.
Yep.
So it's hard for Star. And the thing is like Star just playing Revert might actually be his like downfall because he's used to Revert's tempo and rhythm of play, and like his habits, and then like you can't. Everyone plays every character different, you know.
Wow, he caught the end of that. What was he hitting?
I don't know.
Yep.
Nice shield.
Yeah, shield got him the cycle. Yep. Very good repositioning game, but you know he did get hit by Mortal Slide that time. Dropped the ender. Yeah, Star wanted to get the ender, but he missed up.
I was like, whoa, miscalculated on damage.
Yeah.
I think Star reacted there too.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like,
you have more time than you think off of 214B.
Yeah, he realized, oh shit, it didn't kill, so he had to like input the next sweeper. Oh, that you're dead. Yep.
This is a lot of. Would have been a lot of damage.
Yeah, that would have been like 4K or something at least.
Yeah.
Not dead.
One.
Down there, yeah.
Oh, well, he didn't get the. Yeah, he didn't get the. Whoa.
Oh, lag.
Looks like Star's just continuing. Side switch. Okay.
Relation?
Nice.
Oh, cause roll.
Drop the roll on the other side.
Oh, no ender. Starts dropping a lot.
Yeah, the connection must be a little rough. It definitely looks rough. Kuga, yeah, gonna end around there. Jeez, I don't want to play in a connection like this. It'd be kind of rough. DP, yeah, immediate DP.
That's why I don't enter.
Indeed.
Oh no, 2C! I think Star is just, something might just be mentally checked out for this one.
Yeah, I could see that. Is Brandon gonna spin one? Yep. By knockdown, 4100.
Counter hit by B.
Counter hit by B.
Not
So
dead.
he's about one touch away. Gonna spin one. Maybe. Yeah, there it is. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, J6B. And that didn't combo naturally, but it doesn't matter. Brandon will move on to Grand Finals 3-0. I guess we'll have to run the check to see if they need him for what's the face yet?
For the Astro giveaway?
Astro? No, for
a Grand Blue? I think he's already out.
Okay.
I thought he said that.
So it it looks like
yeah, we got the bruh from Star underscore.
Yeah.
We got the defensive and the offensive.
Yeah. Defensive combo. Let me go ahead and pass to make sure that Fox can start.
Alright, we're gonna end a little early today.
Indeed.
Unless Brandon's gonna run it. I don't think a single player has put Foxov into losers in LP Online. Foxov has already
no, I thought he was sent to losers by
Dark Hero?
Dark Hero, yeah. I think Dark Hero sent him one time.
That happened.
It did. Because he lost the first set 3-1 or 3-2 and then won it I think 3-1 after that.
I feel like Foxov's the type of player that will play VAT if he's in losers. Just saying. Like
I mean he hasn't switched at all in like the tournament where he played Batista. I think he just ran Batista the whole way. I don't think he's.
It's a little different considering that Momocon was for money, like a more significant amount of money. I think that encourages.
Yeah. Force function smash.
Yep.
Can't leave a gap.
Oh, and got low.
Okay.
CS?
Oh, no.
Yeah, he tried to
Nice tag!
Very good tag.
Oh.
I'm gonna show you my 180.
Yeah, force function smash.
There we go. We got it baited from Brandon here. This should be about 4.2?
It's gonna bail off.
4.5. It doesn't matter because it high countered, but no pickup. Yep, smashing it. Yep, we're hopping. Walk
Ah.
back 4C. I'm nice into the throw.
Oh wow, that throw killed.
That throw killed. 1432.
And this character does no damage.
We're gonna see another. Yeah, we're gonna see it hop.
Overhead.
And now you are in the corner. I've stolen a bit of meter. What are you going to do about it? Nice dash throw.
People who don't know, if you block Londrakia's 6B, that king thing, you lose a half a grid block and he gains like 1.5, I'm pretty sure, or is it 1? Yeah, so, yeah. A lot of, or at least Foxov likes to use that move to steal the cycle, or swing the grid block cycle, like mid blocking.
The whiff throw and counter poke gets Brandon the cycle this time. Again, I feel like you have to spin one, or knockdown.
Yeah. Careful, veil off smash.
Nice walk back. Challenging.
Oh, 4C!
Wow, 4C anti-air. Okay, there we go. 2C. That actually is... Yeah, that's not dead. That is one of the answers to Londrakia 4C. Oh, I cannot believe he didn't do anything, and he's going to lose for that.
Oh no, wait, does he not know it's 14 frame gap minimum? Like
I don't think he knew.
Like the fastest it comes out is a 14 frame gap. There's no reason not to smash.
Yeah, I don't think he knew. Dang. But yeah, against 4C, like if you suspect that he's going to do it, a challenge with 2C is pretty good actually. He extends his hurt box a little bit more than you think.
I feel like Londrakia actually fits like Foxov's playstyle so well in terms of like this character is so good at punishing people with reads, and also force function is like one of the most like Foxov buttons.
I think this is a very good synergy character pick for Foxov.
Oh no!
You don't actually do that CS. We are going to spin one more.
Yeah.
Foxov, kind of like the first set. You know,
he's
near misses, and then yep. You have to know. You have to know. If he's slight negative in that situation, he will force function.
4C into 2-1-4A. I'm nice.
Okay.
Harder to block on that play. There it is again.
Shut up.
Can't stand, Brandon. Gotta react.
Yep. We're going to reverse you back into the corner and setting up. Overhead. Yep.
Okay. Brandon, you
dominating game. Yeah. Well, I mean, he got him before. He set him up with the low.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Got hit low. Got hit, you know, with the high.
It's in the Londrakia mission mode. You know, the tutorial. It says high and overhead mix. You know, and it's 5 whatever. It's 6-2 or some shit.
Yep. Double throw, starting it off, and got hit overhead. Foxov is feeling very comfortable right now. Oh, okay.
Let's go. Oh no.
Out again, the same way that Brandon lost the first
because
set.
Brandon's scared of force function. He's scared of force function. It's like the perfect like conditioning tool for a Northeast player. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's definitely perfect for Brandon, considering how he has utilized force functions to terrorize Northeast players. He's kind of getting a dose of his own medicine.
Roll smack force function.
Oh my god! 5 BB! Oh. Dang. Yep, we're smashing it again. We are going to make this. He did not use meter to make it through.
No, because Foxov thinks he has him conditioned, so he was trying to take his turn after that.
Yep.
Just smash 2B!
Yeah, we're poking out anti-air. Oh my goodness. Okay, yep.
Oh my god, 4C.
Auto button. Man, this is looking pretty rough for Brandon.
No block.
Get up there, Fuzzy.
Doesn't
work on. Yeah, I'm leaning. It doesn't work on me, but it does.
Shit, got tossed.
And that was 3.
That was 3-0.
That was so fast.
That was pretty fast.
Well, you know, yet again, congratulations to Fox of 42. He's had a successful weekend. You know, he won Momocon Online with Londrakia and Batista. He ended up winning, I think, 3-1 over Spinach in Grand Finals winner's side of that. I
Did he
think
win the Fight Club thing? That thing? I don't know.
yeah, I believe he won the Fight Club event as well. So you know, he's winner chicken dinner this week. You know, he's out here. You know, I wonder, do we have to summon Lord Dark Hero back?
4CC versus 4C2 for AM, nice.
Yeah. I don't know what we need to finally stop him. You know. But maybe somebody will get it someday, and then we'll unlock hard mode when Batista comes back. So Venice might be one of the answers, but I know
Venice probably has the best shot against his Blonde, yeah. I would say.
Yeah, I know as comfortable as Venice is against Londrakia, he does not tend to like to play online tournaments. So I don't think that we're
Venice hates online tournaments, and I've also grown to dislike them very much.
Yeah.
I know especially playing Yuzu online is not fun.
I mean, how do you think I feel? I have to dash block and everything. But I know Fox and Venice actually played like 50 games this morning.
I counted, it was 77.
77 games total. So, you know, while everybody's out here trying to learn, you know, Foxov is still ahead. He's out here grinding. So even online, these results are showing. It's not like we can say that Foxov just naturally carried himself from, you know, ST into this version, even though he did. You know, his Batista is obviously still one of the best in America, but he's doing it. Yeah, he's doing it with an entirely different character that he had to pick up from scratch. What, 3 months ago? So everybody that's looking to knock him off the top spot, especially here on the East Coast, we are going to have to put in the work because Fox is doing it. So. That is a thing that we're going to have to continue to work on as Foxov terrorizes this region. But I think aside from that, do we have anything else to wrap up with, Data?
Just want to check in one more time on the match arena. It's currently at $49.10. If 2 more people use the promo code, that'll bring us to $50. Nice round number. Well, it'll be $50.10, but you know what I mean. Definitely a good amount though today. Shout outs again to everyone who contributed, especially with their own hard-earned cash. And actually, let me refresh this page because I thought there was another donation that's not showing up here. There we go. And reminder once again that we're going to be streaming ESC next weekend. So if you want to see some Melty Blood, we'll have tons of that on Saturday and Sunday.
Real fun to watch.
Yep. And lastly, reminder that we do have a merchandise store. You can if you like rolling dice, you can get yourself a Dice Roller Linné shirt. Or we got the Wagner of Liberty, the chopped cheese, etc. Definitely have a bunch of these myself. You can also get our logo on any number of styles of apparel. Always looks super clean. Shout out to Domino again for the design. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Good time today. We finished this in 2 hours.
We really speed ran.
Yeah.
Kind of surprising because I was a little worried since I entered, and I did get 5th this time. So
yeah, but it didn't really hold up things at all. So all worked out. And thank you again to both of you for doing commentary. Much appreciated.
Not at all. You know, it's a pleasant. Yeah, it's fun. It's pleasant to be able to hop on commentary with Gossava. I feel like we've built a lot of synergy over, you know, and it has to have been a month. Like we've done it for 4 weeks.
I mean this is number 10.
Yeah.
And yeah, you've definitely done
Done it for at least like 4 or 5
at least
weeks
a month
at least.
together,
Yeah.
I think.
Yep. So yeah, I guess I can say looking forward to the next one, which I believe is in it's June 6th, I think, when we're back to LP Online, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's
Since
because next week is
Or June 7th, rather, not June 6th.
yeah. Then the
So,
14th
next
will
week
be
Yes.
quarantine report.
Quarantine report in ESC is next week, so. Yep. And ESC starts the day after my birthday.
Oh,
So
nice.
my 29th will be on the 29th. I'll probably stream that day, so hopefully you guys can take the time to stop by. It'll probably be in the morning more than anything, so if people can't make it, can't blame them. But yeah, I'll be looking forward to a fun weekend next week as well.
I have to record footage for Chaos tutorial.
Yep. I probably need to choose the next batch of characters that I want to play on the recording. So I'll be thinking about that tonight to see what sort of showcase matches I want to do. I kind of want to run it back versus Ray, but I don't know if he's going to have time. I'll try to search for matchups that I haven't played in a while. But aside from that, I guess I'll just sign off here. I don't really have anything else to say. Shoutouts to everybody. Shoutouts to Combo Breaker. Shoutouts to Rick. I know he is going through some stuff with his family. Yep. I hope everything ends up all right there. If you guys are interested, please check out the CB retrospective. I think the last uni section had finished up, but they've been doing great work throughout the weekend. I've had the stream on, throughout the entire weekend. So let's finish strong over there. That's on twitch.tv/TeamSpooky.
Yep, and I think I'll send people over there once we finish the stream, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's it for us. I gotta go cook some curry.
Yeah, I'm hungry. So take care, everybody. Have a good night. Be safe.
Peace out, everyone.
Mm-hmm.